2 Corinthians, the second chapter, and the 11th verse. Let me read. And it reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his
Watch out now.
devices. Unless Satan take advantage of you, you're not ignorant of his devices. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. So the first thing you have to do, you have to resist him. No matter who you are, where you're from, the devil wants you. And as I said a couple weeks ago, that the devil wants your mind. Because if he can get your mind, then he can contaminate your heart. And you're going to act accordingly to what's in your heart. And the thing about the devil is he always wants to corrupt you. He always wants to take you in another direction. Otherwise, he wants you looking from side to side and not looking straight. And the thing about the devil, we're going to talk about the devil, so some people are scared to talk about it. But a lot of times, do you ever wonder where is God at when you're going through all your troubles? But the word said that he does not want us to be ignorant of his devices. Otherwise, the schemes that the devil uses on you, you are already aware of them. And you know to do certain things that the devil going to sneak in. And the thing about the devil, he's not just going to jump on you. And people say, well, I was going in the street, I went to the cemetery, and the devil just jumped on me. Now the devil just didn't jump on me. Somewhere in there, you gave the devil place. That's why the word said, neither give place to the devil. Now what you done that you knew was wrong, what you knew was sin, if you should have been doing it, you just didn't do it. And the devil just didn't jump on you and make you do it. But somewhere in there, you had given place to the devil. In other words, you had the rights to overpower that enemy, to overpower that devil. But instead of you overpowering him, you gave him legal rights. Otherwise, you gave him authority. Otherwise, you gave him the deeds to your salvation to do what you do. He don't care how he comes in. He just want to get in. If he can just get a foot in, most Christians gonna let him all the way in. Huh? And so now he's not worried about the sinners. He just want to take them out. But he want the Christians, he want to take you out too. But he know that you got to give him legal rights. Because he just can't come in and overpower you. Because you got the power of God living in you. So if you had the power of God living in you, and so if something goes wrong, is that you gave the devil place. And a lot of times we meditate on it. Have you ever meditated on something that you want to do, but you had to meditate on it, what is it, not to get caught? So you can't. In other words, you have to think this thing out. What can I do? What steps can I take so that I won't get caught? But the thing about it, once the devil, amen, once you give praise to him, give rights to him, amen, you're already caught.
That's right, that's right. Caught in your head.
But we give praise to him willingly, and sometimes we give praise unwillingly. But the thing is, but we know what we're doing. And we know why we're doing it. A lot of times we might try to justify this and justify that, but you know why? Because a lot of times, amen, things, you get you open doors. For an example, something might look good to you. So you give the enemy place because you've been meditating on this thing. As I said some weeks ago, you just stood up and cheated.
You sure did.
You planning this thing. You got a blueprint for this thing. You trying to figure out how can I do this thing and not get caught.
Yeah. Dreamed about it.
You right? And so when you dream about it, that means your dream is in your mind. Your dream ain't in your stomach, or your foot, or your toe. Your dream is in your mind. So the devil is getting in your mind in order to get in your heart, and what's in your heart is what you're going to do. You say, well, I'm not going to cheat, but you thought about it.
You did it in your heart now.
So once you have done it in your heart, the word says you've already cheated.
What the Bible says, time to repent.
You say, well, that don't look like it's fair. But if anything that the word of God says is fair.
That's what you think.
He said, once you think it in your heart,
That's what the Bible says.
you have already committed to it. You said, well, it wasn't the same. It doesn't matter what it was the same.
That's your fault.
But it's the result still the same.
That's your fault.
See, demons are spirit beings. Now, there's no demon in your house that's walking around. Now, he's there for a reason. He's waiting for you to open up a door. In other words, see, the devil has assigned his demons upon you. And so if you don't believe that he's assigned his demon on you, that's why you're thinking the way you're thinking right now.
Right now, that's Bill.
Now you're not thinking about what I'm talking about, you're thinking what he just told you to think about.
You're trying to see if you want to be offended or not.
The word said that the devil come to rob, kill, and to destroy. But he keeps tugging you. And then the thing about it, he give you suggestions that this is this and this is that. Or he take you back to his old original words, you will not surely die. Only way that a demon can enter, he enters through an open door.
That's right.
You say, well, this person got this door when they was born with a demon. But somewhere they were born with a demon, there was a door that was open while they was in the womb. And except the curse is broken, it gonna keep generating itself. So you have to stop that curse. But you can't break a curse and not saved. And once those curses are broken, then you can move on into the things of God. See, it's amazing how some of the things that we are going through now, we lie like it's the devil. But we know it's reaping. You know, deep down in the side, you're reaping. Remember that reaping is a spiritual law. And the word says, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Think about it. Whatever you sow, you're going to reap. Because it's a spiritual law. In other words, it's going to manifest itself. Otherwise, it's going to come to pass. You say, well, I didn't give the devil no place. Maybe you didn't give the devil no place, but you have planted a seed. And one thing, whatever kind of seed you plant, the word said after, in Genesis, the word said every seed produces after its own kind. In other words, if you plant a lie, it's not going to come up the truth. It's going to come up still a lie. So that's why it's evident that because we're going through so much, and Christians are going through so much because they still have unforgiveness and they're not to forgive one another. It seems like you can con God, sneak and hide through God, and talk over God's word, but you still going to go back and get it right. Well, I'm just going to pray. Now, this ain't the time to pray. You need to go and get it right, then you pray. So we're trying to do the thing backwards. Otherwise, if you know, as I said last week, if you know you have done somebody wrong, and the old saying, what? You know. Look at somebody and tell them, you know. And don't nobody have to prophesy to you. I'll prophesy to you. You already know. You know when you have done something wrong.
You know.
Because the word says, from a child, you have known the Holy Scriptures, which is able to make you wise unto salvation. So in other words, you already know. Rebellion. The word says rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft.
Yeah.
And we come to church with a rebellious spirit.
Oh, you brought it back.
But God is able to see you through. There's nothing too hard for God. There's nothing that God cannot do. If thou can only believe.